One of the harder, I'm sharing this in hopes that I don't know that it's going to help anyone, because I think in the bigger, in general, say the bigger picture, but in general, it's kind of like we all have to go through our karma. Like, I'll give an example, a specific one, and actually a couple, another one that's coming to me right now. Like, I had people giving me beautiful wisdom at the very early on in this journey. Like, I don't know, especially without drugs, I don't know if I would have been able to get through the last couple of years of my life if I didn't have tools like with breath work, meditation. Like, mostly it was screaming and crying and asking God and praying for my angels to help me. But to be able to like let some of the load go and stuff like that, because you also have, it's like you get exhausted, and then you go through, I don't know what it's like for other people, and I definitely don't want to scare you. Like, I would never want to scare anyone, but it seems like you're learning how to hold more. So you're like, you're nervous. It's like you don't even know how much codependency has weakened us. And it's just, it is what it is. That's what I mean about like we're programmed. So we have to like relearn all this stuff. And I'm nasally because I'm still fighting the sinus infection. I had people giving me wisdom about like, one of them was like this person, one of my mentors who I still work with, told me that like, no, every person is the right person. And I don't know, you can take or leave that, but I thought that was interesting because it's like, if it's meant to be that you're going to have a union in this lifetime, then it's going to happen. It's just that we have to keep learning all these lessons about how to go within and like learn how to move and embody yourself and move in truth and all these things, instead of playing roles or playing mental games or playing cat and mouse or whatever, any of that stuff. And and whatever else, that's just the ones that came to me. Like using manipulation, essentially, like any kind of manipulation is like not going to work for union. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's just because I'm having to face these different ways that I still have like not showing up in truth. So like, and then I had this another person I worked with, and she had been awakened and doing all the work, and like she knew about twin flames and all this stuff, and she was like, she ran away from her family because they didn't believe anything, which is like something that I've recognized. Or like, even if you speak your things that happen to you, you get like gaslit or whatever. And then also because she was like, I was pouring into my twin, not realizing it. And she was like, I ran away to Mexico to like get started on like doing all this like goddess work and stuff. And she was like, and then I was doing another program with her at one point, and this like money thing, and she was like, you guys are too focused on your person, you got to focus on the money. And she was right. Like, it's so fucking painful to wake up to, because I'm like, because like another thing that like what I'm seeing about myself, and there's definitely, you should only ever take anything if it resonates, of course, but like I don't know that this pertains to everybody, but what I'm seeing is that like, I actually did see it somewhere about Aries and I think it's like particular with Aries, probably fire signs too. Like, the universe responds when I take action first. So it's because also like Aries is the first, and they tend to like lead the people. Like, I was just a guinea pig a lot. Like, it's not like everything I've ever done or anything like that. It's just like, I think back on my life and all the jobs I had, and it's because I took action. I went back, I told them, I said something about how much I loved it. Like, there were different things that I did where it was like, I was very intentional, I guess, or just very like assertive. Thank you. Assertive with my energy, and that made then the rest of the energy followed. So there's got to be something to that. And then I realized that, and I'm like, that's part of the problem, or that's one of the things I've been struggling with, because every time I put something out there and I'm like serious about it, and I'm like, this is something I really want to do, but I have to be like all in, or like I don't know how to describe it. It's not like all in, like I'm like a bit, because then you have to detach, but like I'm like, this is something I know I want to do. I'm ready. Like, let's go. It's something about that, with that energy, and then something happens. So like it'll come back to me. It's like, yeah, like a boomerang. But if I'm like not sure, or I can't vision, it's hard to envision the certain things. Like, I don't know if I'm just, there's a little bit of doubt, it's like, it's a no. It's like, doesn't work out. And it's like, it's so weird. And then I keep getting frustrated because I'm like, okay, I know I deserve to make money. Like, I know I should be out here doing this work and making money, and like being able to make a living and not being overwhelmed by that every single day. Like, I know that there's gotta be, other people are doing it. Like, there's gotta be a way. And then that's when I realized, and I just still don't fully get it. I don't know exactly. Cause like I don't understand the tarot and all this at all. Like, I don't understand what I did wrong, or what I was supposed to do differently, or I haven't figured that out yet. But because even with the doing pictures, I went back and forth about it, because I've already done it a couple of times, and I was like, okay, because I know I don't want to be in, I know there's lines I'm not willing to cross when it comes to like sharing my body and all of that. And but it's ironic, because that's kind of what it's come back around to, because I need creative freedom in whatever I'm doing. And I love putting on clothes. I love taking sexy pictures. I love doing mirror work, doing shit in the mirror, like dancing in the mirror. And like, those are things that I love doing. And it's like, there's something along that lines too. My energy is really high right now, which I'm very grateful, because I've not been getting all sleep. Thank you. Because hopefully this message will touch who needs it. Oh shoot, I'm at 7 minutes. That invigorates me. And I knew that that was a part of it. I was like, it's gotta be something that keeps the inspiration going, like keeps me inspired. Like, that it's weird, because it's like, it's not like it's just for me. I haven't figured all that part out either, because it's like, but it's something about that when your cup is fulfilled, and as a woman or something, or it's like your creative energy is restored, then it naturally flows out. So because I had to push past, because like Queen of Wands, like I've already gotten all that flag. Like, I already get that all the time. Or I don't know if people call me a hoe in the background, but I was like, I had to really get over that, of like, whatever, people are going to judge it. It is what it is. This is something like, I can't, when I try to walk away, and like it dims me, and I'm like, okay, like, I don't know why my energy, I don't know why it's Queen of Wands. I don't know why it's so sensual and erotic. I don't know, but it is what it is. Because when I try to like cover myself, not always cover, like I like being modest sometimes, but like when I try to like cover that part of me up, or like try to be more like conservative, it's not serving people, right? It's not really serving, because I'm not in my highest vibration. There was something else about that. Okay, but I want to wrap this up, because I've been blabbing. Oh, one of the other things that was like painful to have to face about this supposed twin flame, whatever, it was, regardless, it was a lesson, is that, yeah, if you're not moving in truth. Like, I remember there was an interaction that I had, and I said something about like, yeah, like I was like, being with me is like being on cloud 9. And I don't even know why I said that. It was dumb. Like, now when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it wasn't dumb. Like, sometimes it is, but I was like, that's not truth. Like, of course it's never gonna be peachy all the time. And that's where it's weird, because it's like, I'm like, okay, God, can't you throw me a bone? Like, I shouldn't have done that. But it's like, no, you have to get karma for that. Like, you have to like not be with your person or whatever. Like, that's the stuff that's so hard, because it's like, Because I really now, especially like I didn't used to cry at all. I used to never cry, and then I started crying as soon as I started becoming a mom, pretty much, for sure. That's for sure. I don't remember when specifically. And then once I started really getting into healing, doing shadow work, being on my own, there's many days that I cry every day. And my kid is very adapted to it and doesn't judge me for it and stuff. But like I've been getting that judgment from that. And I was like, that, I don't know at what point I pieced it together. And I was like, yeah, I show up and I'm trying to be, there's still sometimes I show up and I'm a mess, but like I'm trying to show up and, in a higher vibration when I can, but like it's not always cloud nine. Like that was a lie. And like I wish I hadn't have said that, but it is what it is, because I had to face that I was like, that's a fantasy. You're wanting it to be cloud nine all the time. Like it's natural maybe to want it to be heaven all the time, but we're trying to, like, it's just not. I mean, I think, yeah, to me, it's natural. Like, that part of me, that peacemaker, always want to feel like I'm creating harmony. But, like, I've really had to, like, wake up to that and accept that it's, like, it's just not going to always be like that. And my kid never judges me. Sometimes he does get tired of it. Like, he gets annoyed with it or he feels bad. But, like, okay, that was it. That's a lot. I'm trying to cope.